although it is very common for people to use wire shelves like these to start growing microgreens, the only reason that I'm actually using this shelf is that I had it and I just cleared the stuff off that was there and gradually turned it into a growing system. And here through the grill you can see what I'm using for lights. These are your typical $10 clamp lights that you can buy at Lowe's or any place. I just take the clamps off. You could leave them on. Mine are actually attached to the frame using zip ties. I actually think various kinds of plastic shelves are a better idea. I think this particular shelf, which you can order from Lowe's, is one of the better ways to go. It's 42 inches wide on the outside, which means that it will easily accommodate 3 trays on each shelf. And here you have another simple way to set up some lights. You can buy these plastic sockets for about $1.50 each. They each have 2 sets of screws on the inside, so you can take an ordinary extension cord and cut it up and strip the wires and so on, and daisy chains these lights. Now these I have just hooked into this shelf with a couple of zip ties. This is kind of crude but effective. A better way to do this might be to screw these to a 1x2 or possibly a 1x4 and then use zip ties to attach it to the shelf. So if we total up the cost on this particular thing, the shelf is around $50. You're going to be spending maybe $6-7 for each one of these bulbs by the time you include the extension cords. So let's just say $15 per layer, and let's say 4 layers on something like this, maybe 5 layers. So another $75 for lights. That's pretty cheap. Then you just need your typical 10-20 trays, your seeds and so on, and you're basically ready to go. And you will find that a relatively small shelf like this can produce quite a lot of food once you get into production.